Welcome back. It's their last 100 yards. The future infantrymen are now on their final march to join the many who fought before them. On this episode of The Making of a Soldier, we're allowed special access to a sacred moment in the lives of the men training on Sand Hill. The moment when they're officially christened U.S. Army Infantrymen. Kenia Mills reports.
On Veterans Day Eve, these future infantrymen are loading up for their final march. They're to climb a massive hill on the back roads of Fort Benning, known as Stairway to Heaven.
It's a pretty hellish hill, even though it goes upright. It's kind of an ironic name. It's not fun. It's a gut check, but it's something you feel good about when you get to the top.
This final gut check or culminating event is called the Bayonet, meant to induct these young warriors into a brotherhood as old as the nation itself, the infantry.
The biggest thing that I'm looking forward to is just getting my cross rifles. I think that's what every infantryman wants to be a part of, and it's one of the most unique MOSs in the Army, and just to be able to be welcomed in that brotherhood's a pretty good feeling right now.
On top of wearing a 45-pound ruck, they're to carry 35-pound water jugs and litters loaded with enough sandbags to simulate the weight of a human body.
Pretty good right now. We'll see how I feel afterwards.
Between the entire platoon, they got to carry a pretty significant amount of weight. So all told, it should be a pretty demanding physical experience for them, and one that they're going to remember for a while.
But after 14 weeks and being around all these guys, you build a brotherhood, and I think no matter who gets tired or who wants to fall out, we're not going to let it happen.
1, 2, 3. There you go. Oh yeah. Trey.
Woo! I feel you find out something about yourself when you're put in stressful environments, and I've always had a pretty strong idea about what kind of person I am, but I want to find out for sure.
Let's go, push, push, push! Let's go!
I mean, I was able to go to college and do a lot of things in my life because people before me did this, and I'm just glad I can finally do my part, just like I think everyone should.
Almost to the top of the hill, let's go! Woo! Come on, Leo. Let's go. Switch! Knuckle. Switch it out, switch it out, switch it out. Let's go! Let's go!
So what do you guys got to think about to get yourself through something like this?
My son, Trey, man.
Really? How old is he?
He's 2.5. My girlfriend and my son, they're my world. Girlfriend and family, that's all I'm thinking about.
Yeah, I got married a year ago, so I'm thinking about my wedding quite a bit.
I don't know, I think what better way to remember my grandfather than doing the bayonet march tonight.
People back home are the reason that we do this kind of thing, and also for each other. So,
loving my family and loving my country, man.
I've had a few family members who've served before. It's in honor of them as well as everybody else who's currently serving and who's served before, so it's special.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, up. There you go. Now close the gap. Let's go. Come on. Hey, let's go. Close these gaps. Let's go. Tighten it up. Come on. Running in. Go wide. Go wide.
This final grueling event paves the way to Honor Hill, a ceremony of epic proportion to induct these future soldiers into the ranks of the infantry.
I don't know what to say. I'm just happy to be here right now.
I mean, everyone obviously wants to become an infantryman, and we all hear about Honor Hill, and I don't know, I think we're all excited to get down there and see what it's all about, because it's one of those things where you hear all these stories about it, but you don't really know until you finally get there, I guess, and I guess we're going to do that pretty shortly here.
Ready to serve the greatest army in the known world? Yes, sir! Are you ready to be those men that answer the call to greatness that will stand on that wall and hold back any enemy that would come against our country? Are you ready?
The American infantryman first appeared during the Revolutionary War. On the battlefield, he defeated the British Army, which was then considered the finest army in the world. During a night bayonet assault at Yorktown to win our nation's independence, our infantry existed before our country did. Ho!
I am always there, now and forever. I am the infantry. Follow me!
Now, if you've missed any of the episodes of the Making of a Soldier series, you can watch them on YouTube. Go to youtube.com/BenningTV and then click on the playlist tab.